you have promised Lord Starter is double what you have told Posey she is to receive by the embezzlement of my portion. This is preposterous.
£18,000.
You are too obvious, Lady Penwood.
You believed I needed £36,000. This is all beside the point. She stole from me.
I was the one who stole the shoe clips.
You welcome us, won't you?
Hey. Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown and I am back with another episode of Bridgerton. This is season 4, episode 8, the season finale, called Dance in the Country. Now last episode everyone was dealing with the reality of this gone way too soon life. Somebody who was actually quite young, who should have had a long life ahead and was suddenly taken. Who knows exactly what happened to him. My thoughts was maybe meningitis, but I don't remember if it says in the book or if they knew at the time what it might have been. But either way, he's gone. Even if she has people with her, it's going to leave her feeling alone, confused and distraught. And they also showed that she was having really distressful ideas that it was her fault that she never left him a legacy because she never got pregnant. I do think she was far more concerned about that than he was, but it was important to her and she never got there. From what I remember in the books, that was something that she was very upset about. And I think in the books, she had actually gotten pregnant or thought she had gotten pregnant multiple times and they did not carry through. That is a fucking devastating reality for anyone to deal with also. We also had Sophie and Benedict trying to figure out some way for them to be together without it being so disruptive and so stigmatizing to the family. And it looked like Benedict had possibly come up with something that Sophie might have been willing to go along with, which was to move out to the country to their My Cottage, which he had relabeled as Our Cottage. And I'm not sure if she was ever really ready to go along with it, but by the end it appeared that she really was not going to. She was on her way on a ship going to the Americas to get away from him and to get away from Araminta, because Araminta is a fucking awful, horrid person who's just going to keep hunting her down until she destroys her. And her excuse for being this lady with 2 kids and being connected to a bastard child as a reason to treat Sophie the way that she did does not wash with me. Even in that situation, even in that time, it does not wash with me. There were plenty of families that had bastard children and didn't try to completely destroy the child in order to keep their reputation. I don't buy it for a second. By the end, Araminta had caught on to where Sophie was, unfortunately, because Posey accidentally gave her information that she didn't realize was going to backfire on her. So at the very end, we see the paddy wagon pulling up and Araminta accusing Sophie of stealing her stupid fucking shoe clips and having her carted off to jail. I'm not going to say too much about what happened in the books. I'll just say that it's going to be a rough while and it's not the end of the show, obviously. Let's go ahead and see what happens.
Can you send word to someone for me, please?
Anyone who might speak on your behalf, you're unlikely to be believed. If the lady who sent me after you has anything to do with it, she will make sure anyone who does speak for you faces personal ruin.
No, you were right.
Take the back. If you are convicted, it's life behind bars, at best.
And while Lady Penwood is a horrid fucking person that will get anybody harmed for that kind of shit, she does not have the same clout the Bridgertons do. She just doesn't. Not even close.
Dearest members of the town, the Queen honors you with an invitation to the event of the season.
The event of the season?
The grandest night of the year. Spectacle, glamour, delights, that sort of thing.
That sort of thing.
Your presence is required.
And I'm assuming she is
Absence will be noted.
running all this.
Some hope, at least, will not be expected at the Queen's ball.
Avoiding events was one of mine and John's most favourite shared activities.
Oh yes. This is an event in honour of Lady Agatha Danbury to depart from London to go elsewhere.
Does it not seem a slight to Lady Danbury? So small. I can hardly read it.
Perhaps she has shifted her animosity.
Do you know anything, Beth?
I cannot say that I do.
No. Of course you do not.
You gotta go find her.
Just because you Miss Barley does not mean you can speak
Miss
to her.
Barley? Where would you get such a strange idea?
Because you're showing it whether you want to or not.
I have considered leaving every morning. Until this one.
Because she had that former maid of hers apprehended last night, and Lord Stotter may be about to propose to Miss Lee.
Ew.
Where are you going, Mama? To the jail, naturally. Do you not know? I heard you were quite helpful in guiding Mama to safety.
Rosamond!
Mm-hmm.
Did you have Sophie arrested?
A thief should not evade justice.
Sophie is not a thief. She was never anything but good to us.
You've done very well, Rosamond.
Are you not going to congratulate me?
Congratulations, bitch.
Well, it is my fault. I thought you were a thief, but Miss Posey made it clear I was gravely mistaken.
I know who we should speak to.
Yay!
Oh, is that an automated roasting spit?
Oh, she's getting all jealous.
These two have a most urgent matter to discuss with you.
I might delay going to Eton for some time to spend time with you.
No, please do not do that.
She's like, I do not need the overwhelmingness of that.
I believe that your sister would like us all to act normally, if only for a time.
Thank you.
How is your friend, Lord Anderson?
Lord Anderson, well,
Mother, I need to speak to you about Sophie. Forgive me for interrupting.
Impressive or not, I should like to see that ribbon collection. Come on.
did you ask her? Ask her what?
Well, ask who?
No, she'd gone before I could find her.
Do you know where she is going?
Excuse me, my lady.
Sophie, she's gone to the Americas. I tried to catch her ship, but there were two leaving at once, and I could not find her in the crowd.
You chased Sophie to the docks? What is going on exactly? Your brother is in love with your lady's maid, only she has left us in the middle of the night without saying goodbye.
Mom.
I am sorry. What?
Please do not write about this.
I am no longer Lady Whistledown.
I cannot lose her to the Americans.
Will you all be quiet a moment?
Hazel has something to tell you. Mr. Bridgerton will not be needing a boat.
Someone is here to see
You need to be freeing her from prison and finding a way to justify it.
Hello, Sophie. The confession would make all this far easier.
You have stolen everything from me, and I will not give you what is left by confessing to make your life easier.
You have always made poor choices.
No, you have.
You shall get what you deserve.
You have taken all her choices from her, made them for her.
This will not go well for you.
You are a horrid person. She has had no choice.
Sworn testimony of the Dowager Lady Penwood.
Sir, please.
You are not to speak. At this time, I have no choice but to sentence you.
I must ask you to release this woman at once.
Accused of stealing from a county.
You besmirched my honour over a pair of shoelets.
They must have been tremendously valuable. Sir, Miss Peck has been in my employ. These charges are certain to be unfounded. They are certainly not. Do you have any proof?
Please act in accordance with your rank and dignity. Pay you the cost of your shoe clips.
We are happy to pay.
That will be insufficient, as she also stands accused of impersonating a lady. I will have justice.
Then we shall need time to mount a defence for Miss Peck.
What kind of defence can there possibly be? By seducing you. I don't know such thing.
How dare you imply that my son is...
Order!
Magistrate Biden, we will provide Miss Peck with a barrister. I cannot manage without her. I must beg for your aid. Might you release her into my custody until things are set to rights?
We would be so grateful that you indulge my poor mother.
I will release Miss Beck on bail, and you will guarantee she does not leave. Talk with one another. We will meet again in a week's time to determine Miss Beck's fate.
Maybe find that guy she tried to sell the clips to, but then that would, like...
What do you think the Queen will say when she finds out you are harbouring a criminal? You allowed to step outside her station and seduce your son. Do you think she will allow you to remain in society?
Projection, my lady? Let's go find out what happens when you get fucking besmirched like that, you stupid wench.
Why did you not send word to us?
Thought perhaps I had done enough to push you all away.
It is a good thing we were allowed. You have a great many people who care for you. If the Queen finds out about your attachment, well, could create a scandal so large.
My room is upstairs in the servants' quarters.
Not anymore.
Till all this with a trial.
Or until you formalise your attachment with Mr. Bridgerton. Why did you not
They
say?
have no attachment, Hazel. Her son is not to cross this hall for any reason, or you to his. Of course, I have eyes everywhere. Come along, Hazel.
How long have you known?
I found your necklace in my bedroom last night.
I never wished to lie to you. I could not stand to think of your disappointment.
Last thing I feel knowing it was you is disappointment. I spent so much of my life feeling alone in a crowded room. I fell for you because you saw me. All this time, you did not believe that I could handle the truth.
Benedict.
Mrs. Wilson has sent me to keep watch, ensure that both of you keep to your separate rooms.
I could use a lie down.
The Queen's blessing of their union might protect us all from a scandal.
Quite the fantastical tale.
Perhaps too fantastical for Her Majesty.
It is unlikely.
But I am happy to try. Also, I believe her father to be of nobility.
The Tun would never accept a gentleman marrying a girl of illegitimate origins. The best they can hope for is to slip quietly away to the countryside.
But I think you still have to get through the court case.
I can delay my death.
It is your time.
It's your time.
You must go.
I will miss you.
Did anyone call for me?
I do not believe so.
You might want to find her something to do.
You look handsome tonight, John.
Are you being quite serious?
Of course I am.
I have not been certain if you are interested.
You do have something of a reputation.
It was all...
I thought perhaps
Trying to figure out how to sneak into yours as well.
I was furious when you did not recognize me.
I know. I am sorry.
But then I realized it does not matter the inability to believe in it. The only other person in my life I was sure loved me was my father, and I trusted that. But after his death it became clear that I had been mistaken. He provided nothing for me in his will.
According to Araminta.
Araminta made it clear.
Did you see that yourself?
Seriously.
No, I did not wish to be further crushed.
Ding, ding, ding.
It is clear that woman despises you.
Yep, and she lies.
What reason would you have to believe her about your father?
I do not know. I believed that the love I felt in my head was made up from the beginning. Believed I should not expect you to recognize me or love me or commit to me.
Sophie.
I feel like that would be crushing all in itself, to know that you, like, believed what that woman said and find out that she might have completely lied about it altogether. Like, destroyed that whole section of your life for a fucking lie.
I came back here to ask you the question I should have asked you all along. I have my family's blessing, Sophie.
Not with the trial hanging over us. Let us wait. I love you, Benedict.
That jacket is very interesting. It looks almost like scales or something.
Will you join me?
Is that why they kept showing the tub?
How on earth?
Turn around.
You do not have to do that anymore.
I hope you are not cross with me.
Oh, I'm positively outraged. I was blind to it the entire time.
I would like to ask you a favour. Getting into Penwood House.
Yes.
I'm delighted you've come.
Yes.
A little surprised. I'm all for putting the past in the past.
As am I.
At least for you guys.
Many things to discuss that should occupy us for a good many minutes. I had heard you repainted with pink. It is so you.
Alfie. What are you doing here? My father's will. I believe it is in the study. Armand is trying to put me behind bars.
You should sit before you lie in that rug. We will find a way. We always do.
Tell your mother at least about who he is.
Sophie was the lady in silver. Well,
Y'all should be gathering as much fucking information as you can.
I think the Earl of Penwood's daughter deserved to attend a ball at some point.
If we survive this chapter, what if I cannot do it? Moving, permanently, being a husband.
Do you doubt your feelings?
I doubt myself.
Why?
Have I not been disappointing you my entire life?
I don't think that's exactly what it
I
is.
Never disappointed in my children. Maybe I have been hard on you at times. In many ways, I was most like you as a child.
What do you mean?
I have mostly forgotten that girl myself.
What was she like?
She was impulsive, passionate, wild, carefree, filled with a burning desire to experience all that life had to offer, and constantly wishing to do the opposite of what her parents wanted. You are my son, through and through.
What happened to her?
I fell in love. I did not need it anymore. I was just happy.
I hope you have not left that wild, carefree young girl behind. She sounds delightful.
She was.
It has to be in here.
Lily thought she saw you walking up.
Do you know where the key for this is?
This drawer.
Which one is it?
Get to work.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Start trying them.
Can a young lady not simply wish to discuss the colour pink?
I know why you are truly here.
I doubt that.
You have finally succumbed to the mania. The marriage mania. At last imagining what it would be like to have a husband one day.
Yes. Quite overcome.
Overcome.
How marriage steals independence and liberty. Mary Wollstonecraft and all that.
You read Mary Wollstonecraft?
You would not stop talking about her.
Why is it always the last one? Almost last one. Second to last.
This is the one.
Okay, hurry up. Read. All of that. Totally.
He bequeaths an additional £4,000 to Araminta for every year she houses me.
She was profiting off you, Sophie. What is it?
Marriage has been of great benefit to you.
At the very least, it has had the power to give me the drawing room of my dreams. It's quite an improvement on Cowper House, is it not?
You never belonged in that house, or with your parents. I should like to apologise. All that business with you nearly having to marry a man 3 times your age. I was far too self-interested, really, and how much your success on the marriage mark mattered to you.
Thank you. Everything has worked out exactly as it should.
It has indeed. The shootlet turned out to be fake. Is this what passes for gossip these days?
If the magistrate sees fit to charge the girl, so be it.
The dowager also means to impress upon your majesty that this maid seduced a gentleman, Benedict Bridgerton.
The most eligible suitor of the season, seduced by a maid. Is it true?
It is not true. He loves her.
I was right all along, casting my wager. Benedict Bridgerton cannot marry a maid, can he? We could make one last great match together, Lady Danbury. It is a shame for us to go out on a loss.
What do you know about what is going on with Benedict?
What do you know?
You know something. You have been withholding from me.
You have been withholding something as well.
Uh-huh.
All I know, there is a lower class girl, someone he knows he should not be with.
Stop withholding and open up.
It is a maid at Bridgerton House. I overheard them. Dowager Lady Penwood is trying to send her to prison. I spent 4 hours helping the Queen decide on florals. Yesterday, there was a debate over whether the Pomeranian should be shaped to resemble lions. The day before that...
Alice, we can move to the country if you're unhappy with your position.
No, one does not simply walk away from the Queen. And I do not wish to. We were given this life out of thin air.
So what are you going to do with it?
I should like to help others enjoy it as well.
What will you do with it?
Either it will finally earn me the Queen's close confidence, or it will ruin this family. I should like to do it either way.
You have my full support then.
Now, how are you going to help her?
Lady Danbury had little success with the Queen, but I have an idea for another approach.
How did it go?
I saw my father's will.
And?
What is it?
He kept his promise.
See.
He left us each an equal portion dowry. He loved me.
How could anyone not? Dowager Lady Penwood stole your dowry. That makes her a liar and a thief.
Yes, exactly.
Still does not make me legitimate or an appropriate match for a gentleman.
I do not care about the money, and I do not care about whether you're appropriate or not. Mrs. Nondrich, one of the Queen's ladies in waiting, she has a plan to help us.
What is it?
You're going to the Queen's ball tomorrow.
Really piss off Araminta, but good.
Tis a game for two. Forgive me.
Come on.
Tis my family. There is a scandal brewing.
Scandal? Do you tell?
Talk about it. Talk.
Benedict is in love with a maid. My family, we are all supporting them. But everyone else in the town will surely be up in arms if they find out. Now is when you choose to hold your tongue.
I am only surprised.
I would not blame you for distancing yourself from us, from me.
No, I meant surprising in a good way. Love does not always look how one expects, I imagine.
Yes.
I'm not one to judge the happiness of others.
You might consider staying here in London until a new heir is found.
I am here.
As you so rarely stay in one place for long.
If you would like it, I shall stay.
Yay.
It would mean a great deal to me. I feel very close to you.
Moving the story along nicely.
As do I. Rumpled, but I think it gives it character, no?
Need not have bothered.
I take it you're still planning not to debut. I think that would be a mistake.
After you incessantly mocked my lessons.
In my defence, they were extremely mockable.
I thought you would be thrilled. We can be spinsters together.
That ain't gonna happen.
As wonderful as that sounds, I know it's not genuinely what you want. It is all right to be frightened. What happened to John, it is beyond awful. Some things are out of our control. What is in our control is our ability to support one another. Do not allow fear to keep us from experiencing something that could be truly special.
Now you are a proponent of marriage.
Proponent is far too strong a word. If not for mother and father's marriage, we would not all have each other, which seems a rather large reward.
I suppose your points have some merit. Though if I am to one day find the right husband, I think I should like to get to know myself better first.
That's wise.
An excellent plan.
Very wise.
We'll not be the same without you, Lady Danbury.
Well, you will be missed greatly. By the Queen, most of all.
Here's to us. Tonight is our night, Rosamond.
You're a knight to be arrested, maybe.
And then we shall speak to the Queen and settle the matter of Sophie.
Posy.
We'll just have to tuck it close as we sneak you in.
Dowager Lady Bridgerton.
Yes, plus 3.
So many children. Come with me.
Quickly, quickly.
It's strange not to be the very centre of scandal for once.
Let us enjoy it then. May I have this dance?
Yes, go talk to Posy.
I was not part of...
No, I assumed not. Simply greeting. Your mother may disapprove, but do not let her dictate what you do. A friend of mine has a mother not too dissimilar to yours. That friend has done very well for herself now.
Truly.
You have the interest of Lord Barnaby.
Mother's efforts are concentrated on my sister this season.
As they always are.
Oh, I should not let her dictate the matters of my heart.
Lord Barnaby is most eligible, and your mother and sister are occupied.
Mm-hmm. Yes, go. Do it, do it.
Very well.
Will you at last accept my offer of a dance?
Yay.
Lady Penwood, you are being summoned. It was easier than I thought.
You have no idea. Evil wench.
Come along, Posy.
Excuse me.
7 long years I spent serving you in my own home. Father promised you an extra stipend for every year you kept me on.
How did you know that?
I saw the will. 3 equal parts. 1 for Rosamond, for Posy, and 1 for myself. What you have promised Lord Stotter is double what you have told Posy she is to receive by the embezzlement of my portion. This is preposterous.
£18,000.
You are too obvious, Lady Penwood.
You believed I needed £36,000. This is all beside the point. She stole from me.
I was the one who stole the shoe clips.
It was our money. It should have been.
No.
You stole
it. Shouldn't.
You stole him from us.
No. That's not how it works, stupid.
I needed his love. He loved you too. I saw it. And you have the love of your daughters. Do not take it for granted. I have done nothing but try to protect both of my girls.
Ma, we've never been in jeopardy because of Sophie.
Never.
And I'm tired of talking about her.
For once, Rosamond speaks reason.
Still be matter of you impersonating nobility.
Oh, that I think we can settle ourselves. Greater crime. Embezzlement of a dowry. Dishonouring the late Earl's will and estate.
I will not go to prison.
We shall all agree to a more mutually beneficial recounting of events.
It is a beautiful evening.
Yes.
Her hair reminds me of this candle that my mom used to have.
Your Majesty!
Are you quite well?
The maid Benedict Bridgerton is in love with. She is here.
What do you mean she is here?
I have arranged for her to be here so that you might see what is between her and Mr. Bridgerton.
Get her out of here.
I will not. Once upon a time, royals living in a palace who wished for you to go away. You are the most fascinating woman to have sat on the throne in a very long time. Patron of music, the arts. You have zebras in your gardens and you love gossip. You are missing the largest portion of what is amusing in the world. Not every maid is humble, graceful, or simple. The woman Benedict Bridgerton is in love with, that woman is Spitfire so full of life that she has a countess setting foot in a prison because she is so obsessed with this woman. You are missing all the good gossip.
Your own shoes.
You will, and you will retreat to your country estate for the remainder of the season.
Mr. Bridgerton, I am told you are in love.
Yes, Your Majesty. May I present Miss Sophie Gunn?
As in the late Lord Penwood.
She is the daughter of his cousin. Spent most of her life in the country and has only just come to town.
I thought you said.
I was mistaken, Your Majesty.
you speak?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is what they say true? That you are a relation of the late Earl?
Yes.
I can say with complete conviction, Your Majesty, that I am by birth and by education a daughter of Penwood House.
You would have made a wonderful diamond. Was there something of interest about shoe clips?
No, Your Majesty.
I think there was. But carry on.
Oh.
We're cousins then. Yes, sisters.
Yes. As you should have been the whole time. As you were the whole time, but were robbed.
I think young Violet would be quite impressed by you today.
I think she would. That was quite a risk you took.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You're lucky I went along with it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Run along.
Apparently Lord Stotter is not content with Miss Lee's no inadequate dowry. Not my favourite, but I imagine the family rather needed one of the girls to make a match this season.
Something tells me all will be well.
Holly, I hope you've not come to beg for your position. We are more than satisfied with Ray.
No, certainly not. I left behind a few books.
I do not remember you picking up a single book.
Well, I also came for an apology. I never got one.
An apology?
For treating me like family and then working me like a dog.
Not be getting an apology from me.
Well, you're stupid then. Very, very stupid. I do like your dress though.
Perhaps I could possibly be apologetic about one or two things. Dresses. They were clearly out of season. Paid you more?
I forgive you.
I've missed you.
Oh, I cannot begin to tell you. That Penwood woman. I was only going to the countryside because she dismissed me.
What sort of a fool would do such a thing?
You have Ray.
It is a very large house. He has formed an attachment to Miss Sophie Gunn, a relation of the late Lord Penwood.
May I have your first dance?
And since it has the approval of the Queen, it should at least go forward for right now.
I do not know if her plan worked because she planned it well, or because of the sheer lack of a plan. Oh, you do enjoy being amused. It is the best thing to happen all season. No, you are sure to win your Ouija. Yes, the bet shall be settled.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun, Lady Danbury. We have such fun together. I miss you. Oh, bother. I command these to stop.
I command thee to stop.
How does it feel to be officially recognised as a Penwood?
Strange, but good.
I would very much like to make you a Bridgerton.
Yay!
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
And her dress is gorgeous too. I love that.
I'm overjoyed at how things have worked in your son's favour.
Oh, as am I. The two of them could marry properly here in town now if they wish.
And now we may at last make our announcement. Shall we tell your children tonight? Something the matter?
evening. Are we not perhaps rushing things?
I do not see any reason we should delay, unless you see one.
I have been hesitant because of my children. But today I came to understand another source. I have lost perspective entirely on who I was before that. My carefree, wild self. And yet I do not want to lose you either.
I do not understand that.
Could we not continue seeing one another?
On the sly.
Still having our independence?
I would wait if I believed you may one day want the same. And I'm starting to doubt that you do.
Marcus, please. I care for you deeply.
I feel that you do.
Come on, people.
Dearest gentle reader, are you perhaps feeling a little shock?
Have you seen Miss Darling tonight?
Did Miss Darling not inform you?
Of what?
Did she leave?
She's packed her belongings and left.
You thought I was gone for good, but far too much transpires for this author to remain silent.
So she's writing again.
What are we doing?
I desire to dance with my betrothed. You are rather skilled.
I thought you were done with Whistledown.
I am. I'm working on my novel.
Who in the devil wrote this?
Though this time with a very different author.
So who's the different author?
It is midnight. Must you flee?
I can stay as long as you like.
I was hoping you might stay forever.
For now, my new identity shall remain a secret. We are going to have so much fun.
There's some minutes left. I'm gonna let it play. My cottage. Our cottage.
I have some advice for you.
More advice?
Never listen to me again. Father would be so proud of you. I know I am.
Whose wedding do you think we will be attending next? Oh, I do love a wedding. As an attendee.
Do you think you'll ever do it again?
Me? One time is enough.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God.
Don't you just love the embroidery? Like on the guy's lapel, plus on the maid's lapel, and even on Posey's. It's so pretty. He finally got to paint her face on it. It looks so weird with the face all flat before. Okay. I wanted to address some things. So in the book, something also happens where Lady Bridgerton actually takes in Posey. Insists that Araminta has basically ignored her all these seasons and that she will take her in and get her through the marriage market. It looks at this point like she's already found somebody, so that may not need to be even a concern. But yeah, she was taken in by Lady Bridgerton. What was the other thing? And they did not come up with this way to make everything look completely legitimate. So they felt that they did need to live in the country and stay away from the town. But it looks like they've got it set up now to where it would be totally okay for them to stay in the town if they really want to. But I think they really enjoyed themselves out in the country, so that may be a thing that they'd rather move there. And they're doing a really good job, I think, of setting up the next stories for Eloise, Francesca later on. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those when they come. I'm assuming they'll probably do them in that order, but I don't really know. I haven't checked into what story is going to be played next season, but I am looking forward to it. Anyway, it looks like that's the season finale. We're all done for the season. That's all I've got for you for now. I will see you when I see you. Bye.
Is there more?
We'll just have to tune in next week to find out, won't we?
And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.